Printing with the idea of failure in mind is an absolute necessity.
Every failure is another step towards mastery. Every failure teaches you about something that part needs that's different from what you did before. And every failure takes you a step in the direction of getting that part perfectly tuned in.
The wording printing with failure in mind is like weird. It sounds like you're trying to print something to fail. It's more of you print something expecting it to fail.
Knowing that you're going to have to do multiple iterations.
Yes, knowing that you're going to have to keep on changing things until it works.
One of the best things about having a part fail is that you can see exactly how it fails, where it fails, and why it fails. It's not even really a failure, it's a learning process, teaching you exactly what you need to do next time, what that shape demands, what that filament demands, what temperature you need to be at, what ways in which you just need to finesse the printer and the part. If you're printing with the expectation of succeeding and getting a part on the first or second try, you're kind of missing the point. You're not honing and mastering the craft.
When you're just beginning 3D printing, most people think, okay, I can go ahead and just click print and it'll work. But in reality, there's two different processes. One is you have to do your tuning process, and then once you got your tuning process done and all of your material is perfectly tuned in, then after that you can just hit print and keep hitting print and print and print, and then it'll work. But until you do that tuning process, doing every minor little adjustment to your temperature, your attractions, your speeds, all those types of things, until you get those down perfectly, you're not going to be able to just keep on hitting print and keep doing it. And as soon as you change materials, you're going to have to do that entire tuning process over again.
So sometimes we'll get a part and we print it and it's perfect the first run, and that's great. We love those jobs, it's awesome. But other times we'll actually have to print a part 10, 20, 30, 40 times. We'll be smashing our heads against the wall wondering, why doesn't this work? Why isn't it going? Why is it just doing this thing? And we'll print a part 30, 40 times before we nail the exact settings for that geometry. And then we've got the perfect part and we made it. And we add that to our reference experience for all the parts that we print in the future. And it makes us better, and the next part isn't going to be as hard. The next part, we've seen that type of feature and we know how to do it, we know how to get it dialed in just right, and we can do it. But that knowledge was the result of multiple failures.
Printing with the idea of failure in mind is an absolute necessity. And part of the fun is learning. Failure is part of the process.